This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A give running right is Hall. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
61. I said, let's go.
Play action. Now Wilson. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They go play action with Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They go play action now. Wilson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Carr. Complete here to the right to Golden. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, it backfired on him in a big way.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football.
And now off to the races, down the right side. The 40, 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. First down, right back to Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Runs over, and he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a play fake. Carr toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Let's go now.
They run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On play action, now Carr. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he stopped immediately there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for two. Carr will look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and with it they have taken the lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Ball has it knocked loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or two at best. Second down coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now this time, Carl throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. It's caught, left side, Bolden. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Carr now to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Bolden. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Bolden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now it's Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Play action. Now Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing now is Carr. Dancing to his left. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now it's Bolden. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Barrios going to bring this out of the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Wilson to throw. And this one too low.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. 67 yards. And the Jets are back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of missed. Try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Carr going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And on Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point by Carlson. Oh, good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Justin Herbert to Michelle on the dump off. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to
touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Carr to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That one goes for 8 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Boulder. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw his car. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Adams, the man in motion right. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, L.A. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Amir Abdullah. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 38 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 8. Now Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Carr again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And the Raiders have got him. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock
It'll stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen.
Herbert's pass.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
But it's now
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll run for it with Eckler. Room here to run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On third down, here's Eckler. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 132 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw again on second down, Herbert. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Fights through him. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Up the middle with Eckler. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 159 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Eckler now between the tackles. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 35, Raiders 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On play action, it's Carr. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Carr. It's complete to Cole. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Charger drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Herbert on 1st down now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
That takeaway, partner, right there. That's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Adams, the man in motion left. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now Carr. A dump off here to Bolden. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now Carr, got to have this one. Powers through it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93. 95.
Here's Carr. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over, so a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Carlson on for the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. Finding Allen. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. They've got his man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 223 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got into overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 4. There, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
What can Carr do now with his drive? Looking deep for Adams. Oh, and that's so close to being intercepted. That could have been a big turnover in overtime if he had held on. Instead, though, it is still 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And that is incomplete. So it's a win here for the L.A. Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
Man, nigga straight hold me on some hoe ass shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That nigga paused that bitch on my fucking drive. I shouldn't even have paid that nigga, bro. That was a hoe ass move on my mama that was hoe. That was, hey, Leaf, that was some bullshit. That bitch paused the game in the middle of the motherfucking game. Niggas know not to do that bullshit. I had my YouTube arm on mute the whole time, bro. That nigga just did some hoe ass shit. I'm about to play that nigga for 50, man. 100. Let's do it for 100. That nigga just did a whole cheat move. Nigga just cheated like a motherfucker. That's it. I'm going to the Packers, man. I'm about done with this shit. If I'm gonna be gambling with money, I'm gonna play with the best team to give me the best win. Go ahead, send it, bro. What we playing for, Michael? Hello?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. To the air right away is Brady. That one tipped.
Man, here go to number 803.
Hands there defensively. That's second down.
205.
Did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would
9925.
but they never did.
I might send a piece over there.
Brady's incompletion on first down.
I might deliver a pizza to the house.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete on
all right.
the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them.
Just call it and then save it.
Get in tight and knock the ball away.
On the dial tone, like you about to call somebody. You don't not call somebody on your phone. Go to go to the dial where it says dial. You should be able to dial it somewhere on the main screen. It should have a telephone logo.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
You see the telephone logo? It should have a telephone logo on the home screen.
To throw, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be caught at the 30.
I thought you wrote it down.
Time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long. But I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a
Hey, Markel Lewis, you suck. You know not to talk to me like that. Crazy.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Watkins the cheater. Watkins the cheater.
7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second.
How much you playing for, Michael? Hello? How much we playing for, Michael?
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis for the grab. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They picked up 5
How much we playing for? Fuck all that. I shouldn't even be playing this game for free.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but
Hello?
his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Say what? Who is buying stuff for her? All right, I just delivered some food over there. Just get out my phone, y'all. I don't got time for y'all mess today. That bullshit stuff. Got time for that.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set.
How much? Michael Lewis, Miracle Lewis, whatever your name is, ML, whatever Lewis. How much? How much? You talking?
And he slips up past the 45.
I ain't playing no free games. How much?
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise.
Okay,
he's one
cool.
of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lewis. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, 26.
Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17.
So I try not to get these overpowered teams, but now fuck that. I lost my bread over some fuck shit. If I would have had these Packers, I would have won that game against some Chargers. But fuck that. That nigga did that cheating shit. Pausing my game at the middle of my drive on 3rd down and 5 on some hoe shit. Fuck out of here. I ain't never playing that dude again. That dude's a hoe.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
You get next for 20, bro. Just send it to my cash app.
From 3 yards out.
I don't know you. Should make sure we locked in. Ain't no switching up.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I got Apple Pay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those and get your offense moving.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside.
Man, hit me with that YouTube ass play right there, man. That's the shot fade cross bullshit that made him glitch out to the sideline. So he's swapping it over to the other side. This nigga trash.
That was a determined gallop there.
He swapped it to the other side. All you got to do is put your cornerback on the deep third instead of man-to-man. That cancel that shit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Finds his receiver.
That's how you work that motherfucking field.
And they're going to get this down.
That's how you work that motherfucking field.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Out route, finds his man, it's Jones. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd.
That's how you walk down on the nigga, man. That's how you walk down on the nigga, man.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Brady. Going deep this time from Miller. Oh, that's into double coverage.
Running that same shit. You had the man up the middle.
By Eric Stokes.
You had the man up the middle.
The Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight.
Oh, my God, man.
Carlton Davis picks it.
This nigga sorry, bro. Man, get to this nigga level, bro. Come on, get the ball.
Extra point try now for
Niggas be sorry, man. That was fucking...
And we've got a good one, bro.
Run the ball. Take it to halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yo. Hold on, bro. Shit. Damn, my shit did. Hello? You hear me, bro?
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
So you got the crib.
It's caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna be leaving. No, that was early. No, shit. I was saying the shit. I'd probably be over there probably about an hour and a half. All right.
Shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Ah, should have been in the end zone, man.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away. And incomplete. Coming to the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now it's Rodgers.
Left and right. I'm trying to force the throw. I'm trying to force the throw. I don't know why I'm even trying to force it.
Possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing again on second down. Brady.
What the fuck?
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Evans comes in motion right. Here's Brady.
Man, there was a man right there for the pick. He didn't even go get the ball.
Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 21-14.
Why you playing for no money, bro? Why you playing for no money? We could quit this game and run it back for money, bro. I ain't really into the, you know what I'm saying, the free game no more, bro.
Weak as a bitch.
You ain't into the game no more because you
Shut up.
That's crazy.
Nah, but look at you. Think you gonna sit right there and stand back there all day?
Hey, it crazy how niggas don't be into the game when they start losing. Like, they're crazy to me.
Ready to get their next drive.
Nigga sitting right there. Think you gonna stand back there? That's what you get.
Nah, I'm trying to play for some bread.
I mean, you sent the invite though, bro. I just accepted it.
Nah, I ain't seen you though. Who sent you an invite?
You did.
Nah, he kept saying send an invite in my chat on my YouTube. So I'm like, what's up with the bread? I'm trying to play for some money.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no bread, bro.
I'm trying to play for some bread though. I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a bro. Everybody know that fool, so you can just stop asking me that.
Okay, I just make sure I beat you so my name can be clear.
Well, hold the L right quick.
What L? You sound crazy.
You sound crazy. Struggling, bro.
Good coverage there. Force the ball.
That Wildcat shit ain't been.
Second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
I'm home, man, with this po-ass internet. Yo.
The Wildcat shit ain't been working since 20, man.
ain't even no nigga still use the Wildcat.
Rodgers again now.
Wildcat.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They're Uncle Willie.
Certainly had success throughout this contest.
I already know the
The
group.
passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize
I think so. I don't know. It's gonna be gambling group.
made to take it away.
And he's going to take
I got somebody who will come in here
I
and
know
give
you
me
talking
your
about
ass.
Parker. I know you talking about Parker boy, my boy.
Yeah, we'll take
All them
that.
niggas play with the Packers though.
7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
We gonna take that. Let him run the ball. That's what we want. We alright with him running the ball if he gonna run it.
Hey, bro, I got somebody who will come in and give me you.
Bust his ass, man. You a fucking corner. Corner, bro. You gotta be on that nigga. Look at you praying for a running back. You want your running back to get goddamn monsters and shit.
You heard me, Will. I got somebody who will come in here and give me you, bro.
Okay.
A.J. Dillon with his 2nd touchdown.
I'm saying you want to give me what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you. I was on that shit for real.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on guys out wide.
I was on that shit for real.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happens.
Hey, the Wildcat really trying to get me, bro. You.
How much you want to play for?
He said, how much you want to play for, bro?
Like shit, 30, 40.
Like 30, 40.
Hey, what that old head that owes my money to, bro?
I don't know, bro. He ain't been in here.
Nigga fucking bump me, yo. It's an officer pass in the
He
fan.
sent it.
Ah, shit. He sent it. I don't even know my cash up. I lost that bitch.
He said he been calling right now.
Wildcat really got it on.
No, Reed said he been calling.
Says they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I can find my other phone. I'm finna tell bro we can get him, but I'm finna get up.
All right.
Fuck you, come on.
Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He's got him in, complete.
Damn.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Fuck you talking about?
Now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he pulls in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Yeah, you're right, but you got there bringing everybody to the line.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have moved out in
You're right. I don't mind throwing it underneath, but if you're going to bring everybody up, I'm going to take it.
extra point.
Man, Willie, you got to tighten up, bro.
Well, you ain't doing nothing but that play, bro. All I gotta do is run cover 4. That shit did.
Fucking block him.
Running in.
And here we go.
I put him on the third, but I didn't move him back enough. That's probably why he went there. It was really a pick.
Fucking blocking.
I don't know why he went
Only
there.
job is to block.
And he won't get this to
You
the
run cover 4.
Nah, yeah.
Bust that shit up.
the 19.
Nah, he's been running that the whole time. I just ain't been.
I'm not, I still use that's my ball control.
With the football changing hands here as this
That's my
offense
ball
takes a
control right
field.
there, whenever I need that.
With more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
I already got Timmy waiting on him.
He's ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook.
Look, we on that shit, weak ass nigga.
Advantage, also keeping it deep.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. First and 10.
Busting his ass, man. Get on that nigga.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
What you swatting for?
They search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I was trying. I didn't think he was. That nigga threw that shit so fast.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
This nigga keep fucking getting yards with tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Bro, it's a nigga right in all these spots, though.
1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic
I mean, you losing. You can do all that you want to.
quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football
You ain't gonna win.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So
You gonna throw it.
square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
That nigga just tapping X.
Have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up.
Nigga just tapping X, hoping somebody catch the ball.
This offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Nigga threw the ball soon as it hype.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
I don't that don't impress me. What the fuck they gonna do? No, it don't.
Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
I'm on the D line and I'm on the D line and then.
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
He was talking crazy.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Get the fuck off me.
And a nice stiff arm. It opens
Fuck off me.
I am, because you're on this dumbass cover 2.
Possession of the football. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are
What you doing,
created
nigga?
equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Hey, man, fuck it. I'm with these Packers, man. If I'm going to be gambling, I'm playing with the Packers. Fuck out of here.
On play action, it's Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that run, he places to throw the football.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dive?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Rodgers. He finds Watson complete. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Yeah, you play this little sorry-ass bum. Peso. You play Peso sorry-ass. Oh, yeah, he a duck. For sure.
Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
That's crazy.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to
that's user skills?
second down play.
Yeah.
Oh, he changed his name again?
Again? What is my first time changing my name?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass.
Damn, I already done beat this nigga. He trash. He know what time it is with me.
You was getting some shit, man.
Touchdown, Packers.
You want to play for a dub?
Aaron Jones, 31 yards. And the
Damn.
Get off me, man. This nigga won't break near tackle.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead.
And can I take your advice, my boy?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go
Mahomes.
Interceptions result. So
Mahomes.
how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
I made a play. What you talking about?
Miller, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And first down there on a pickup of 25.
What's up, Cub?
Hey, I can't get in the party.
To throw is Brady.
They said they not gonna let you in.
I sent a request to join. Say read on. I sent a request.
You say he finna let you in?
There you go.
Yeah, come on.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays.
Well,
Who like it in?
The play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Rodgers looking to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Man, nobody care. Nobody care about that fish tank.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just...
Ain't nobody worry about that fish tank, man.
Out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple.
And don't you ever send me another invite, Peso, username, whatever your name is.
Bro, what are you talking? Why you keep saying I invited you? You invited me.
Nah, nigga, you was all on the chat, the YouTube. Send the invite, send the invite. You sent me like 3 invites.
You had started playing Watkins, so I left it. I only said it one time, bro.
You weak, nigga. Go on, get up out of here, OG.
What you want, youngsters?
This shit.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
We can start off at. We can start off at a 30. We can do a 30 piece like that.
I wouldn't, because
you came out here and you came out here and played your heart out. Fought like the 2 champions in the league.
Well, this was a fun one today.
Damn, nigga, call me trash. Nigga, call me trash.
Charles's defenses, meanwhile,
nigga, go, you lost, nigga.
Clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign.
Damn, nigga, call me song.
For both sides, visit it.
Who that was that burnt you on Facebook, man?
Cam. Somebody named Cam.
Somebody burn Wildcat Williams.
I'm about to go for 2, nigga.
Man, me and Wildcat Williams saying, no.
I'm striking at 32 seconds.
I'm gonna burn me.
If you strike in 32 seconds, you deserve a win.
I'm just keep on later on in life.
It's alright.
I believe only gonna pay. Wildcat Williams, you know, anybody come across that screen too.
Now you got to strike and get the 2-point conversion.
That's the easy part.
Oh.